Glad to see you.
Alright everyone, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whoever may be watching, thank you for joining me here for the weakness in-depth look at the Howling Pit, as we are here in the Howling Pit, and you'll notice that we have a interesting set of gifts here as we're paired up with Perseus. And the important thing here is that as we were invincible in the parking deck, we're going to be anything but invincible here. But since we will be able to do pretty big nuking potential of everybody we're going to come up against, and we have paired up with Cloak of Winter because everything in the Howling Pit here is weak to Ice Crush for all the big anteater fellas. Now the big chunky boys, we will have a little bit of problem with them, but because they are weak to lightning slash. But ice crush is fairly okay. It's not recommended, but it's definitely something you can do. So crush, ice crush, ice crush, ice crush, and ice crush. So these are the 4 ice crush gifts. However, Cloak of Winter is very slow, so we will be having increased gift speed, gift prowess, and a gift accelerator, as well as paired up with Eva. Always pair with Eva because she's the best, and we will have iCore regeneration as well. So you'll notice, again, you're going to see a lot of overlap between all the builds because of the weaknesses in the area, but most of the time it's simply just a reason to go for more damage, as you see there. So we'll go for iCore regeneration, and we'll go for some iCore recovery on this fella. And as you see, there's really no reason to go for any kind of extra damage in any way. And that was probably a waste of the big nuke there, but that's okay. We'll go for this, and we'll go for a Cloak of Winter, and we'll kill him. Okay, good. And this fella over here, we'll get him excited. And the frost turret there is helping us out a little bit, but not really too much, as it will just kind of eradicate different folks that we come up against. Okay, let's go for another frost turret here, and let's see what it does to this fella. And we hit him with a freezing roar. Let's hit this fella and go for Cloak of Winter. There we go. And where do we see more people? There's one. Okay, so let's go for a big nuke. Whoops, Eva, that was mine. Okay, let's go for some iCore. Let's go for a freezing roar. That should kill him. Good. Okay, so as you see, if you're paired up with Ice Crush, you can just absolutely run over this area. Now there's 2 fellas here that get us into a bad way here, so we will back up and go for a freezing roar. Good. Okay, now we got this fella. Okay, whoops. And you see there, we take pretty good damage. Let's go for some iCore here. There we go. Whoops. So yeah, we definitely got slaughtered there a little bit by that fella, but that's okay. Oops, where are we going? We're going the wrong way. So you can see that if you're paired up here with Ice Crush, you can just run around kind of nuking these guys down at will. There's really no danger to the player, except for if you're in an unfortunate scenario where you're unable to get good damage out on the enemy. And as you see here, this guy is going to be a problem for us, but nothing we won't be able to handle too bad here. Let's go for some, whoops, unless he hits us once. Let's go for some iCore. Okay, so as you see there, those fellas are definitely the nemesis of the area, but as we are completely Ice Crush for everything else, we can run over to folks like this and encourage them to stand up, give us backstab, so on and so forth, and we can do just monsters amounts of damage. And Cloak of Winter is sped up considerably by all the gift accelerators we have here running, and we can cast things very, very quickly. Okay, and he's dead. Now, some of these fellas are also weak to blood, so that's definitely a possibility. Whoops. Okay, let's get some Ichor and push that guy off the edge. Let's go for a freezing roar. Good. Okay, and now we've got this fella here. So we definitely have to be on our toes here with him and kind of give him the respect he deserves. So we will go for all the things and go for Ichor regeneration. There we go. And we'll go for gift prowess. There we go. Okay, now let's hit him with a big nuke. There we go. And as you see, he's fairly resistant to crush, but that's okay. We can definitely put him down pretty good here. And there you go. Oops. Let's go for some Ichor. And he's going to go down pretty quickly. Now, if you've seen him in the Road to 100, you know that he definitely gives us some problems. Let's go for killing all these squids. And we'll go for some more Ichor here on this guy. Okay. Let's go for somatic zeal. Or, sorry, cognitive zeal. Okay, so we're cruising right along. So the reason is that you want to go for Perseus is because it has an S+ in both mind and willpower, as Cloak of Winter is a light gifting, and all the other three are dark gifting. So if you can pair up easily and well for each of these, then you can completely overrun the enemy in very, very strong ways. And because we have the Brionac for Ichor recovery, we can absolutely do really, really huge amounts of damage. And having the gift accelerators is almost a mandatory must, as you have to get Cloak of Winter off very, very quickly. Okay, let's just hit him. There we go. And as you see, we are kind of here at the almost the end of the Howling Pit, and we haven't taken too much problem from too many people. I hear somebody creeping around, so we'll go for Ichor regeneration, go for this, and we'll hit him from over here, and we will get a backstab or a slash on him. And as you see, we get monster's amount of 13.5 Ichor back on a backstab. Let's see. We've got this fella here. We can hit him. Okay. And that helps us get life back because we have life steal active, as well as just getting rid of some of these friendly folks, and these neighbors. Might not want us to hang around here, so we just go ahead and eliminate them quickly. There we go, and this fella as well. Now, as we got this big boy here, we'll hit him with a big nuke. We don't want to take anything for granted or leave anything to chance. And as you see here, oops, I forgot about this guy. There we go. We'll just hit him off the edge here. Oh, okay. And there we go. So as you see here, we have these three crush, or we have the 4 crush damage, but we need to have blood-sucking blades kind of active at all times, as that helps us have really good damage because of, really good Ichor recovery, even though we need to do different, whoops, we almost fell off the edge. Even though we need to be doing different gifts along here, we definitely have, because of gift prowess and all the speed ups that we have here, we can recover Ichor in really, really great amounts, while at the same time being able to gift along the way here and damage the enemy very, very quickly, very, very effectively. And the balls, of course, they are weak to crush and they are weak to ice in here. So let's go ahead and get some Ichor back, and let's go for a Cloak of Winter, and we'll do 10,000 damage on the ball. So then you would run into the Executioner, and you would do some Ice Crush or Blood or Lightning Crush, and you would kind of just destroy her along with this, as you have really, really good Ichor recovery in the Brionac, as well as Backstab. You have about 13 Ichor recovery on a backstab, while at the same time you have about let's see, 2.2 times 1.8, let's see what that is. 2.22 times 1.8 on a regular slash, so you're getting 4 ichor back every time you hit the enemy. And here we have 7 ichor required, 6 ichor required, 5 ichor required, so that's 18. And here is 10, so that's 28 ichor required, which is only 7 slashes with our weapon, or 2 backstabs. So we have monsters amount of ichor recovery, while at the same time being able to damage the enemy very, very well, and recover our ichor and get health back as well from lifesteal. So I hope this answers a little bit of your questions about what might be a way to adventure through the Howling Pit. So we'll be heading on over to the trenches in the next episode, and I hope you guys actually find these useful and helpful, as we can kind of display how you would kind of dismantle just every area. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the trenches next.